Today's horoscope, Taurus April 19, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. It's a fine time to enjoy your interactions and learn something interesting from them. Romance, comfort, and finances are in favor, and you're magnetizing good things to you quite naturally. You also express your feelings and ideas with the same ease. Complicated problems seem to be easier to understand when you feel supported and approach them in a relaxed manner. You're in generally good shape for negotiations, creative writing, problem solving, and relationships with love interests, acquaintances, and children. You can feel quite confident and hopeful about your projects and relationships. Still, you desire more mental stimulation than usual today, and you can be very creative as you seek it. With Mercury and Uranus coming into alignment in your creativity sector, your perspective changes as you entertain new possibilities. There can be surprises in your romantic or emotional life, or a frank and straightforward discussion opens doors. It can be a good time for new methods or approaches to your hobbies, leisure time, and relationships. While there can be some nervous excitement, it's likely to be pleasant. Your thinking is most inventive the more you have fun, relax, and enjoy yourself. Your love horoscope. As you may know, the moon governs your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, but it will be glimmering through your 11th house of associations, community affairs, and individual freedom today. Catching unexpected feelings for someone in your extended network? Luna will, after all, be in opposition to Mercury and freedom-loving Uranus via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression, which, in turn, suggests the possibility of there being some unexpected events leading to something much greater in due time. This is especially true when considering the moon's harmonious trine to Mars and Venus in your communication sector. Your career horoscope. As you may know, the moon governs your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, but it will be glimmering through your 11th house of associations, community affairs, and individual freedom today. Catching unexpected feelings for someone in your extended network? Luna will, after all, be in opposition to Mercury and freedom-loving Uranus via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression, which, in turn, suggests the possibility of there being some unexpected events leading to something much greater in due time. This is especially true when considering the moon's harmonious trine to Mars and Venus in your communication sector. Your finance horoscope. Halfway in between Mars' departure from your income sector 3 days ago and the asteroid Juno's departure in 3 days, it is all about working with the Queen of Commitment to fine-tuning your game plan and resolutions. Juno's job is to package Mars' warrior spirit into something you can commit to, before handing over to Saturn's job it will be to maintain a sense of commitment. Social life today. Relations and friends are having a hard time with you and vice versa. Put an end to this mutual feeling of frustration, be honest with yourself and consider compromising on some points. Talking to people to clear things up is also a big help. Regard today's negative atmosphere as an opportunity to resolve conflicts permanently. Your dating horoscope. It's a great time for a date or just a long chat with someone close. You can read people easily, and you should be able to figure out what they need without them having to spell it out for you. Flirting tips. Whatever you try to achieve is criticized and unlikely to be accepted in a very favorable way, especially if you feel undue pressure to perform any kind of activity. It is far better to delay important activities or decisions until you feel positive about the outcome. Use your sense of humor to relieve any tension. Lucky numbers 6, 9, 25, 32, 41. Your well-being horoscope. You can find sympathetic listeners amongst your friends and family, but sometimes it is you that needs to listen to yourself. The things that you mean to do for your health, but keep putting off: drinking more water, eating less sugar, exercising more often. These are things that only you can make happen. When you find yourself going to others for comfort, ask yourself whether you could be the one providing yourself with comfort in the form of healthy habits. Your daily numeroscope. Creating abundance is a strong effective and vibration. In fact, it is the main focus of this essence, and generally it is directly related to monetary gain. If you have felt as though you could be more prosperous, this is definitely the time to take action toward making this happen. You will find that this vibration enhances your creativity and ability to consider more possibilities. Do some exploring and research to see what your options are, and how you can better reach the goals you have set for yourself. Daily Planetary Overview. Venus and Uranus connect this morning, allowing us to feel our emotions on a different level than we ever have before. We could see peers and significant others in a way that conflicts with our long-held view of them. We want to break free from any constraints that are holding us back. If you have an overbearing partner, you might want to strike out on your own and assert your freedom within the relationship. If you're single and haven't been in a relationship in a long time, this could be when you want to take a step toward partnership. The presence of Uranus indicates that you'll want to march to the beat of your own drum and escape any routine situations and relationships by seeking excitement. The Sun and Pluto square off today as well, which could stir some major drama. This isn't a time for the faint of heart. Emotions are intense, and the dynamic in some relationships might need to change or they'll completely fall apart. Sky for today. Just after midnight, Venus in Pisces forms a sextile to Uranus in Taurus, forecasting surprises in love and romance. We may attract an unconventional suitor who gets us thinking differently about what passion can look like. A relationship could begin suddenly and dissolve just as quickly. However, all parties will be better off from the experience. If coupled, this aspect can serve to shake up our relating style in provocative ways. We are looking to understand another at a soul level, and often, this awareness can only be obtained when we are shocked out of our comfort zones. This aspect also facilitates artistic breakthroughs. Our creative talents can expand into untraditional media, helping us break new ground. Money situations may fluctuate in interesting ways at this time. We could discover that the more we give away, the more we make ourselves a magnet for an unexpected windfall. After sunup, the Aries Sun squares off with Pluto in Capricorn, stimulating ego crises. As always, conflicts we face in the external world are in some form or fashion a byproduct of what is playing out in our interior realms. At this time, our passions are on full display. We want the credit we believe we are due for our unique contributions. Most of all, we want full autonomy and freedom of movement. However, there are greater, Plutonian forces at odds with us. People with more power or prestige may hold the keys to our success, or the very systems that we are a part of prove toxic to our ultimate aims. We might be inclined to start fights to prove our mettle, but aggression will only set us back. Forcing a situation out of stubborn pride can ultimately thwart our own progress. Today's challenges expose our difficult relationship with self-ownership. Control is what we desire, yet we might not realize that self-control is foundational to building a fruitful enterprise. When we harness our energy to work for ourselves and not against others, we access our true power.